In the heart of the Nevada desert, where heat ripples off rocks and skies stretch into infinity, a confrontation brews, a confrontation as old as heroism itself, but charged with a new kind of fury. On one side, the Hulk, the original, the green Goliath. Born from a blend of gamma radiation and the simmering rage of Bruce Banner, his power, limitless, so long as his anger finds a reason to grow. For years, he's been called the strongest there is. But what really sustains him isn't just strength. It's Raja. Rage that has become almost a force of nature. It ebbs, it flows, and when it crests, cities tremble. And on the other side, Red Hulk, Thunderbolt Ross, in a new form, infused with the very thing he once despised. Red skin, yellow eyes, and a fury with military discipline. There's no tragic accident in his origin. This is a man who chose the monster, who welcomes wrath with ironclad intent. He doesn't just lose control, he weaponizes it. His power burns hotter with his anger, literally sometimes so much that the air shimmers and the earth blackens. It isn't long before the news spreads. Hulk and Red Hulk are going to fight. It's not for the first time, but perhaps for the last. Scientists tense, soldiers steel themselves, civilians flee, because when these two meet, the question is not just who wins. The question is who rages more. First, the Hulk. For Bruce Banner, rage is curse and solace. Anger is never far a memory of every slight, every injustice. Every moment someone told him he was too weak or too dangerous or too different to be loved. Each punch, each roar is an exorcism, and the more he's pushed, the stronger he becomes. The world fears him because he is proof that anger cannot be controlled. Only survived, but his rage is not infinite, surges then tames. Sometimes it's distracted by a child's cry, a friend's plea, or his own flashes of conscience. Left alone, his fury might subside. In that way, his rage is like a storm, fearsome, overwhelming, but it passes. Across from him stands Red Hulk. For General Ross, rage is a tool, not a torment. He channels every grievance, every defeat at the Hulk's hands, every personal loss, every humiliation. Unlike Banner, Ross doesn't just get angry, he cultivates anger, planting and tending it like a soldier polishes a weapon. His rage is systematic, procedural, fine-tuned for destruction. But there's a catch. Red Hulk's power has its limits. As he burns hotter, he loses clarity. He begins to combust from within, push too far, and physics takes its toll. His rage, unlike Hulk's, isn't endless. It comes at a cost. As they clash, fist meets fister, green blur against a streak of crimson. Shock waves ripple outward, bending trees and shattering glass a mile away. The ground quakes. Both are pushed to their limits. The Hulk's skin glows with emerald fury, veins pulsing with power. Red Hulk, meanwhile, radiates heat so intense, sand turns to glass where he steps. Witnesses can't help but notice. The angrier Hulk becomes, the less he remembers. He is driven by pure emotion, a primal force. For a moment, it looks as if nothing could ever quell this fury. But then, unexpectedly, something changes. The Hulk sees a reflection, a glimpse of Bruce Banner's own horror at what he's become. Sometimes even rage bows to regret. Red Hulk, meanwhile, has no such qualms. His anger isn't wild, it's strategic. But as his temperature climbs, so does his recklessness. If Hulk's rage is a tidal wave, Red Hulk's is a wildfire, fast and consuming, but fated to burn out if not checked. At maximum heat, Red Hulk weakens, losing energy as his body's own combustion becomes a liability. So who rages more? It's not just about volume, but longevity. Hulk's fury feeds itself an endless cycle, as primal as the forces that created life. Red Hulk's rage is sharper, hotter, but finite. It's a weapon with a fuse. In the end, as the desert settles and both figures fall, battered and spent, the answer becomes clear. Red Hulk, his anger harnessed and weaponized, but burning itself away. Hulk is wrath that will never fully run dry. Give him a reason, and it will rise again. So when it comes down to who rages more, the Hulk in his unfathomable, storm-tossed anger is the one who will always have a little more left. Even when the fight seems over, Even when everyone else has walked away, his rage remains. Not just a weapon, but a warning. And somewhere, as the dust clears, Bruce Banner opens his eyes. For a moment, the world is calm, but rage it's never gone. Not for him, and not for the Hulk.